Yo, what's up, fellas? What up, Josh? What up, Jex? What up, MD? What up, Jaren? How y'all doing? Glad to have you all here. Gonna be a chill stream today. Just gonna be, shooting some zombies, really trying to make some progress in this camo grind. I think I need to lock in on it and get it done soon. I'm about to have all the plague diamonds, or not plague diamonds, opals, while we were thinking about Cold War. And then after that, we'll have the, whatever the last two are called. I know Nebula's the last one. I think it's Afterlife and Nebula. Yeah, MD, I get you don't like this game, but you know what? I don't want to hear it. You still gonna watch, and I'm still happy to have you. Round Robin Season 2 is underway. Bravado, defending champion, is currently in last place. Bro's keeping me updated with every single tournament. I respect it. What's up, Tony? I'm on Terminus. What you doing on Terminus? Alright, we're going to be using the second rocket because I need to use it. And then I got to get some kills with the old drill. It's like, what is it? Around like 500 with the drill. Yeah, and then 2,000 with the rocket. Richtofen got me? Hold on a minute. What you mean Richtofen got you? What's Richtofen doing on Terminus, bro? I like how it says Shatter Veil, but shows Darius. W.
I see you have arrived safely in West Virginia. Is your payload secure?
Okay, let's put chat right there. About to frickin' die. Let me turn down the music volume a little bit. Lucky, what is it? I don't know if I've ever even used this rocket. I'm escaping Terminus, about to get the Beam Smasher. Sounds like you're doing it in real life. What's going on here?
This is a large property. Where exactly should we
Let's put chat up here.
My quantum processing unit is underground. Find a way down to my mainframe chamber.
Where father, I got more questions about network. He's busy right now. I mean, just DM him. Just go to his... Well, actually, he never checks Discord. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Owie. But how you guys doing today? How we doing? How we doing?
I am Herr Doctor.
Hope you're all doing good.
He must still complete some final arrangements.
Still think Terminus is the best map in BO6. I don't know if I'm the problem. I really don't like Shatter Veil. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a problem to not like this map, but I feel like it's definitely the best one. Or at least, like, top 2. I mean, I could definitely see why you would think that Terminus is the best. I just think that the layout of the map is not my favorite. But I do like that it's set at nighttime. It's got, like, a good zombies feel to it. For sure. Yo, what up, Zambi? What you doing? I gotta remember, since I'm using a rocket, we gotta kind of conserve our ammo a little bit. Because once I get this thing tier 3 papped, I mean, that's expensive. I mean, I guess I should turn on Rampage. I'm gonna go ahead and buy Speed Cola. Play this map, it's fine. Yo, there it is. The opinion to rule them all. Let me sit back. No reason to be sitting up on this. We chilling today. Only thing I don't like about Terminus that the Wonder Fizz in the on the tanker, yeah. That is a rough location for sure. Okay, Lucky, you know what UP... What? I guess I don't know. DMZ, yeah. I know DMZ, but not UPNP. Miss BO6 launch. BO6 launch was very hype, for sure. But I think right now, like, the community sentiment and everything around the game, it's feeling pretty good. Probably the best since launch. And I gotta be honest, the more I hear about this year's game, the more I'm definitely looking forward to it. I mean, yeah, you could say, you know, don't look forward to a usual COD cycle, whatever, but it sounds like they're doing some very interesting things with it that I was not expecting, so we'll see how that plays out. I feel like I should run Rampage, but I don't know. It's going to be kind of difficult with the rocket. I'll probably run it, though. What is DMZ? Designated militarized zone. And if you're talking about Call of Duty, it's the Tarkov ripoff mode. Or demilitarized zone, I think is what it is. Not designated. No network? There's a network called DMZ? I don't know then. Insider stuff said BO7 will be heavily focused on the story. Yeah, I don't know. To me, like, what the rumors and leaks have said sounds, I think, pretty good. Ban Lucky? Well, that's why you asked my dad, not me. I don't know network crap. Alright, I probably need to go turn the Rampage Inducer on, or else we're going to be here for 10 years. Always ban Lucky, but never unban Lucky. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. I need to get PhD soon. Why is there a regular zombie? What's he doing? What's that guy doing? Here, give me that. Alright, zombies, y'all need to hurry up. I do like the idea of the launch map for BO7 being a transit remake, though. Like, even though I'm not really a big fan of the idea of, you know, like, doing a bunch of remasters and stuff, transit remake is the one exception. Assuming that's what they're going to do. I don't know if they're doing a transit remake or if they're just doing, like, a transit-inspired map. What, BO7? Yeah. But regardless, I like the idea of having the big map and the little survival maps again. That's a W in my book. God, turn Rampage on, we already getting cooked. Really? The guy on the ground got me? I was gonna load up MWZ for some reason. It's putting me in 200 MS game, so I guess I'm on Terminus. Bro really is an MWZ lover. I don't think MWZ was terrible for what it was by any means. It just wasn't exactly what I was wanting. But I had fun with it. Wait, I actually got the plant seed open? Oh yeah, because I use a rocket. I was like, what? How'd that happen? Who says about BO7? There's just a bunch of leaks and rumors coming out right now. From like reputable sources and stuff. Like the usual people who leak everything about the Call of Duties. They're just saying that BO7's gonna have like a... It's honestly, BO7 sounds like it's gonna follow a very similar trajectory to BO2. Like they're talking about having difficulties again. They're talking about, you know, having like a BO2 style launch map. Original crew's gonna be back, which I guess isn't really BO2, but definitely sounds interesting. That'll be good. Yeah, I mean, everything that they've talked about so far with the game sounds promising. Apparently the like campaign's gonna be in 2035, and somehow like the old characters from BO1, all that will be in the game. I don't even know how. I thought they'd be dead, but not good like old. Well, yeah. I mean, you can't, like, look, I'm going into it like I hope they do something good, but I'm not expecting them to, like, you know, make something as good as the old days by any means. I think anybody who's expecting that is a little too hopeful. But I like what I'm hearing. Hate the movement. You can jump through anything. I hate Ragnarok so much. Brother, you're speaking my language. I don't know if you like went back and watched my stream, but yeah, that crap ended in disaster. It just felt like I was on a step that was impossible. There's just too many boss zombies. Way too hard. I mean, I love the map, don't get me wrong, but God, it's so freaking difficult for no reason. I'll read your comment in a second, though. I was on the... Dude, that is the one that I died on. That's what ended my game, because the second one is on top of... Well, actually, I think I did the second one that was in Speed Cola Room. But the third one was on top of the building where you know, get PAP open or whatever. Bro, there's a teleporter right beside it. There's a teleporter right beside it that just has the wraps go through it and just blow up on the thing. And then there were like boss zombies spawning mid freaking defense step. It was just like impossible. You got to spam Mark 3s. Dude, what's sad is I had to trade it out because I couldn't, I had no ammo. And I forgot how you get the free max ammo. I couldn't find a guide for it. So yeah, that kind of ended in tragedy, sadly. Sharing pain, indeed. I got cocoa instead of coffee because it's like 11. Bro. Heck yeah. When I was playing with some peeps, I had a foul and 2 panzers spawn right on me. What am I supposed to do with a foul? Yeah. That's why we should ban Jex. What? What does that have to do with banning Jex?
Did someone push the button a little too hard?
Wish I could fire this thing without aiming. That'd be nice. Feels like it makes sense. Yeah. Poor Jax. Oh, Jax. But yeah, like, I don't know. I love those World at War maps, but I feel like a lot of mappers make them way too hard for no reason. Which is so funny because BO3 maps are a joke. Like, your average BO3 custom mapper is like, let's give them every perk in the game, 45 miniguns, tactical nukes, everything. Meanwhile, World at War is like, you're gonna suffer. And I kind of respect that, but man, it's like too much suffering. Like, jeez. Rocket's cooking, I'm not gonna lie. Rocket do be cooking. Still gotta be careful though, because Rampage gonna cook me. I need to probably just go ahead and get tier 3 armor first. I remember something? Yo, he remembers something. What is it? Hope someone does remake on BO3 and stops rounds from progressing. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's certain steps where they really just need to calm down a little bit. I'm just happy that they at least had the decency to make it to where if you fail during the parkour step, you don't just die. Because there's some maps I played that will have something like that, except you literally just die whenever you fall. It's like the most evil thing ever. So at least they didn't do that. Alright, let me actually get PAP open. I still haven't even used the WAF on this map yet, because apparently, like, unless you're getting it from the box, the actual process of getting it normally is, like, you have to, like, do a decent amount of the Easter egg. Which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, not that the E is, like, very hard or anything, but... I'm sorry. Did you guys just hear that? Brutus is literally Jack Black. He said, Molotov, release! Are you kidding me? We're one step closer to the Jack Black COD Zombies movie. Can't wait. I was just thinking about why they didn't include the Mark II to 5 or 2V. And I realized just a beam smasher. That's true. Casimir device release. Bro, that was literally like I was laughing so hard from all of our conversation about that yesterday. Just absolute comedy gold. I don't even know why. Like the idea of that of taking everything that Jack Black said with the Minecraft movie and just translating into COD Zombies terms. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. This is a ray gun Mark II upgrade bench. Here's how it works. Dude, it's too good. Way too good. It shouldn't be, but it is. Bro, Brutus out here quoting everybody. Now he's quoting the dude from The Watchmen. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot right there. Like auto shot. BO3 Customs, I was doing an E with someone, and one of the parts of the E to feed souls, but not zombie souls, dog souls, and we were on round 30, and we got to round 31 dogs. Or we got round 31 dogs, and the souls part didn't fill with the dogs, just spawned in, dog round, brutal map for real. Yeah. What map were you playing? That aim was terrible. Honestly, staying till round 10 and spawn for Ragnarok is the play because there's an MPL in spawn. Yeah.
There you are. It's so nice to meet you face to face.
I'm gonna have to turn off the rampage soon. This crap's gonna get tough. Also, how do you get the PAP camo to come back on this game? Because, like, I have it turned off. I did not mean to pick that up. And I kind of want to see my PAP camo. Like, don't you just melee? I think that did something. It might be too late, though. My game crashed 3 times. Unlucky moment. I have to rejoin them every time. Rip. Brutal. Oh, I've heard of that map. I'll probably play it at some point. Was it a good map other than that trash step? I don't know. I feel like a lot of devs are just like, let's make it as hard as possible because most people playing are going to be like hardcore zombies guys and they want a challenge. It's like, man, sometimes it's a little too hard. Sometimes it's a bit too hard, bro. Roger, Roger, Raptor 1 over and out. Let's turn you off. I'm gonna die with that thing on. It's good, but it's better to start with Soul's part before the EE. What's your favorite custom map you played so far? And like original one, not like a remake of a Treyarch map. Hate this thing only has 1 shot. Oh my god, how did I miss? No answer. Alright. Fair enough, I guess. Really don't play customs a lot. That's why. I know what your favorite map is, like actual zombies map. And I think I know what your second is, but like what's your top 5 zombies maps? Because I only ever really heard you talk about Mob and Die Rise. And that goes for anyone else in chat. What's your top 5 zombies maps? Let me know. Getting all the kills with the rocket can be a little tedious, but at least I'm not having to get headshots. What the heck is that sound effect? Somebody is tweaking. Mob, Origins, Die Rise. Not even a top 5, just those 3. Bro, these guys are a little bit annoying with the rocket. I don't know what's 4 and 5. So you just played those 3 maps like all the time and nothing else? Fair enough. Since you're a big BO2 fan, how do you feel about Transit and Buried? How do you feel about those 2 maps? I guess you don't like them as much. And Nuketown, of course, but that one's kind of, you know. Buried, it's so easy, yeah. Very true. That's why I don't play it a lot. Have you done round 100 on Mob Origins and Die Rise? Still no Dark Matter? Nah, I haven't really, like, camo grinded very much recently, but I think now I'm actually going to make the push. Not saying I'm going to stream every single second of it, but I need to get that crap done. But what's up, Deadmaker? Welcome, welcome. I'm close to having Opal on the 32 guns or whatever. So then I can start getting, what is it, Afterlife after that? Also, Deadmaker, what's your top 5 Call of Duty Zombies maps? Let me know, let me know. Transit, if you die, you... But camping and bank good, and sometimes it's fun. 3 months you play it 3 or 5 times, yeah. Like I said, every time I play that map, it grows on me. They added Lego Table Soccer 5v5 game mode to Fortnite Creative. It's so fun. Man, they always adding stuff to Fortnite. My top 5 is just BO4. Okay, what order are the BO4 maps in then? I did do every E, yeah. Blood of the Dead. Gooner game? Gooner game. BO6 is not really that one. Trust me, I can show you some good Gooner games, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what? BO6 is not really a Gooner game. Bro, Marvel Rivals kind of turned into a Gooner game, I'll tell you what. What's up, Evix? Gooning 7s, maybe. On occasion, we dabble. Bro, that guy is a tank. Holy crap. Blood of the Dead. 9, Ancient Evil, Dead of the Night. Terminus. Ooh, Terminus got in there. Wait a minute. New hub account playing Gooner games. Jeez. Oh, that was an insta-kill. I thought that was a nuke. Oh, bad aim. Where's the Rampage Inducer? I had it on, and I turned it off once I didn't really need it. I'm sorry, but I would give my cheeks clap with that on right now with a rocket. Especially since I have to reload after every shot. What's your top 5, Lucky? Moon, Ban, Indeed? Why you hating on Moon? Come on, MD. Don't be doing that. My top 5... I mean, I've said my top 5 a lot. Number 1 pick will never change. But honestly, the 3 following that are kind of interchangeable. So for me, it goes like Moon, Origins, Dreisendracht, Darius, and then number 5 probably got to be Shadows. Yeah, let's see what double tap's gonna be like with a rocket. I don't even know. Does double or nothing even work with a rocket? Got a new mouse, by the way. Old mouse sensor was lagging sometimes. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think about like getting a new keyboard and mouse, but I'm like, bro, I'm set with what I got. Really don't need to. I'm glad you got a new one though. Hopefully it lasts for a while. I should not have gotten that already. Exo Zombies on map. I guess this part kind of does look like it would be an Exos. Mauer to Toten got to be top 3. Got round 100 with a random in like 30 or 90 minutes. We went hard and through the match afterwards. A lot of people like Mauer. I think Mauer is a good map, but I don't know. To me, all the Cold War maps are forgettable. Don't need to change it. For like 5 years, got Viper V3 Pro. Very nice, very nice. Is that, what brand is that? What's Mauer? It's a map in Cold War. Razor? That's what I thought, yeah. That's all I use, Razor stuff. I just remember when I first got my PC and started playing World of War Customs, I was like, PewDiePie uses the Razor headset, so I gotta get Razor stuff. And it just kind of stuck. I miss that headset, bro. I wish they bring back that OG, like, green Razor headset. Now they're all black. Typo, you think? My English no existing? Black good? I mean, it matches with everything, but the Razor, like, OG green one was just so iconic. But I just wear Astros now. I don't know if I'll ever have another headset again. To be honest, Astros are too good. My brother used Death Adder, then I got a Viper Mini, that changed it again, now back to Razor. Yeah, I think my keyboard's the Huntsman, and then my mouse... I actually don't remember what my mouse is. It's a wireless, like, somewhat new, few years old, maybe a couple years old. Wireless, got 2 buttons on the side. I don't remember which one that is, but that one serves me well. And having a wireless mouse, bro, is life-changing. I was skeptical, like, going into it. Bro, I can't go back. Wireless mouse, too good. I was like, battery life, you know, will it, like, have some Bluetooth issues? And it literally has no issues. And I don't even have the newest one. I did see they put out, like, a troll trailer on April Fool's Day of the Razor Skivity. Bro, they should release that for real. Oh my god. That just nuked me. D machine op boss. Wonder what the best strat would be on this map to like actually farm kills fast as possible. I'm just kind of training. I don't really know. Mouse and keyboard didn't try wireless. I'm telling you, wireless mouse, game changer. Are you kidding me? Bro really didn't die from that. Where's the ammo box? You don't need a wireless keyboard? Yeah. Do they even sell a wireless keyboard? Like, I don't really see the point in that. Unless you're like getting freaky with your keyboard, I don't know. Throwing it all over the place. Throwing the keyboard back. Game changer, and you don't play a lot, right? Mouse and keyboard. I've been playing a lot more mouse and keyboard lately, and when I do, it is a big difference. Because the thing is, like, for me, like, even if I cleared out space, I could always tell that with a wired mouse, like, it just wasn't, it wasn't 100%, like, free range, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. Sounds like a freaking chicken or something. Free range mouse. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, there, it would still feel a little restricted, but with a wireless mouse, like, I can do whatever. You know, I'm just kidding, not toxic. Nah, man, I'm not, you good. Don't play controllers anymore. Yeah. For me, it depends entirely on the game. You know, I'm playing this on a PlayStation, so, like, obviously I'm gonna play controller, but, like, with a lot of PC games that I've been playing recently, keyboard and mouse. Some games are better for controller, some are better for keyboard, but I'm definitely playing more keyboard now. Maybe not. Please. Like, when it comes to, like, Souls-likes, controller, 100%. But when it comes to games like survival games, where there's a lot of, like, inventory managing and even, like, some really fast-paced shooters, then keyboard and mouse. Even with story game. Depends, I guess. But I'm not like, for me, like I said, just depends on the game. If I win big in the slots, I'm gonna make sim racing rig, bro. Like, one game I've been playing a lot recently off stream has been Halls of Torment, which is like a $5 little, like, I don't know what you call it, like a roguelike, you know, just, I don't even know what the other, like, genres would be. I see it, they call them, like, a bullet hell or whatever, but that game is so much fun. I'm playing on keyboard and mouse. I don't even think there's controller support for it, but that game is very good. Granted, it's not really, like, I think a baby could pick it up on keyboard and mouse, but that game's a ton of fun. Well worth the price. Like Masterpiece, I mean. I don't know if I play Masterpiece on keyboard and mouse, maybe. What's up, Christian? Welcome, welcome. How many kills we got? Dang, we're already over 1,000? Oh my god. This feels so much easier than using, like, a gun, getting crits. How's your day? My day is going very well. Hopefully yours going good too. Happy to have you here. I don't even know where another one of these is. Oh, yeah, it's in the tunnel. I need to open that up, actually. Camo, waste time, get Prestige 15 and PO1. Hey, wasting time is entirely dependent on who you are. Some people would say that what I'm doing is a waste of time. Some people would say that, you know, Prestige 15 and BO1 is a waste of time. You just do what you want, bro. I don't know why I just bought that when I already have a legendary weapon. Oh yeah, it gives me ammo, right. Duh. Never mind, I know what I'm doing. Do you have TGR Blacklist in your chat, or is it the Bird app? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know what that is. You talking about the gaming revolution? Twitter? No. What is this? What is this? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe it's a moderator. So what happened exactly? You try saying something and won't allow it? $1,500 already? My goodness. Booking. Launcher camos are super easy if you use the point of power trap on Citadel. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not like... I'm just kind of doing my own thing. I didn't research or look up any strats, but I appreciate the advice. This is my last launcher, so I haven't done this match, but probably should have done that. Is it follows? I'll be honest, I don't know what you're talking about. You got me confused. Me either, I don't know what he's saying. A word is blacklisted in your chat and I don't know which one. What, like... I mean, if you don't know which one, then how do you know it's blacklisted? My comments keep getting removed? I mean, I have a couple words blacklisted in my chat, but, you know, I would hope you're not trying to say those words. What up, Jex? Welcome, welcome. MD was talking about you earlier. He was like, man, I need Jex in here. We hope. Doing some Diablo grinding? Yo. What's the word, though? I don't know which one is getting flagged. I'm not going to say it. I mean, it's not just one word, but they're like words that if I said on stream, I get canceled. There's a reason I blacklisted them. Now, so I will say this. Maybe what's getting you confused, or, like, what's messing you up or whatever, is that a couple of those, like, I knew people would try to do workarounds. So, like, I put, like, an @ symbol. Is it, like, trying to ban anything with an @ symbol? Is that what's happening? Why you know those words, Lucky? Bruh. As if I don't know. Acting like I don't know what bad words are? Come on now. You think I'm 5 years old? Oh, there's a freaking amalgam. He thought of the word hang him? Jeez. Okay, why is this getting so intense all of a sudden? My god. It's getting flagged for something, I'm not sure what. I mean, can you say what you're trying to, like, type or send? Like, a workaround, maybe? Like, I don't even know what you're trying to say that's getting flagged. Tony, bro, just don't. I'm not gonna spam chat. I don't know. This has been a really confusing conversation. I gotta be honest. Too many freaking disciples right now. Bro, you guys need to chill. I'm about to go pap this thing again. This is getting ridiculous. How's the camo grind? It's been going good. We back on it. Trying to really lock in on it this time. About to have all the opals. I don't know why this got so freaking ridiculous. Need to kill Disciple. I'm trying. Bro's a tank. Wish this thing had more ammo than just one. Bro, he really won't be doing that. Finally. God, that was annoying. Alright, I need to go tier 3 pap this. For real, do prestige 15 on BO1. Why not? It's fun. I mean, I'm sure it is. Must be one of the moderators then. I'm not going to push it. I guess I'm just confused on what you're trying to say. I just got here. Yeah, Jex is the only moderator right now. And I mean, I don't think he's banning any comments. I just don't even know what you're trying to say. I'm so confused. Is Nightbot secretly cooking you? I mean, Nightbot isn't supposed to... Like, I turned all of Nightbot's moderation down pretty low. Like, literally the only things Nightbot is going to time somebody out for is the gamer words. Yeah, Nightbot would, like, make an appearance and say, don't do that. So, like, I don't know exactly what is happening. It's got me confused. YouTuber I like follows me on the Bird app. Are you trying to link his channel? Or are you talking about Gaming Revolution follows you? TGR. Well, I'm glad I know what you're talking about now. No, that's weird. I don't know why it's trying to block that. It's odd you can't say that. So I want to say it kept getting flagged. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't ban anything about him. That'd be weird. Oh, I meant the other YouTuber? Who's the other YouTuber? Well, I guess don't say it. Well, lucky ban rule 1, 2 words. I banned the worst of the worst. And I thought about adding more, but then it would have taken all day. This is a crafting table. All good, all good. All good in the neighborhood. Chicken jockey. What would the chicken jockey equivalent of like a COD zombie be? A denizen? Panzer? Bro just got nuked. Everyone runs out of the theater screaming. They screaming, where's the STG wall buy? Yeah, the rockets are so easy. I mean, they can be a little tough early on, but once you get your groove going, it's easy. About to go into the boss with an AR for the first time. I always ran the ASG. I think first time... Well, actually, the only time that I beat the Terminus boss was with the AS Val. Terminus boss, I used the AS Val. Citadel, I used the ASG, died, and then came back and used the GS-45s. And then the Tomb, I used the ASG. And then for this, I used the PPSH. Actually, let's be real, I used the Mark II. I didn't use the PPSH. You've done the PPSH, right? I can't remember. Yeah, I've done it. Voltrade makes this a lot easier too. I think when I used the other rocket, I don't think Voltrade was out yet. So I was always running out of ammo. Want to say use a diamond one? Yeah. Yeah, but I literally never used that gun on the T-Rex. I just used the Mark II. I had my M4 look like an M16 with underbarrel and everything. Heck yeah. Got that like COD 4 campaign look to it. No, just Mark II. Yeah, I killed a couple zombies with the PPSH, but when it comes to the T-Rex, you gotta just use the Mark II. You see the T-Rex? Yeah, I've seen that. Is there a reason to do that? I mean, I guess it's funny. Also, let me make sure, because sometimes it will literally just turn off. Okay. We'll just turn off your notification settings. What's your favorite gun? Thompson, SEG, PPSH? I mean, I have to say PPSH, but I don't know. PPSH, I feel like it's kind of been overdone at this point. Like, it used to have a lot of novelty, but they brought it back so many times. So, you know, I'm going to go World at War Thompson. I think World at War Thompson, it's unique. It hasn't really been replicated. Obviously, PPSH is probably better, but that World at War Thompson as like an early game wall buy just hits different. For me, probably MP40. Love MP40 in this game. Yeah. What up, Vespa? I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good. Me too. Thompson's my favorite. Yeah. I would love to, like, own an actual World War II Thompson in real life one day. That's definitely on my bucket list. Because to me, the Thompson is like... I mean, like I said, PPSH is better. But the Thompson is just... It's probably my favorite SMG, like, of all time. Bro said Molotov, release! I like the MP40. MP40 goated for sure. Saw a BB or airsoft that's made of real metal as a complete replica. Yeah, and like I want the World at War version, like the classic World War II infantry version, not the one with the drum mag. I mean, don't get me wrong, the like mobster drum mag one is cool, but like I love the standard issue military 20 round classic Thompson. The stick mag, yep. Like, obviously, we all love the drum mag Thompson, but I just like the classic. Do I lose aura points for saying Sentinel Artifact is the best? I think there's nothing wrong with saying, like, the fight is the best. I definitely see why people would think that. But for me, like, a boss fight loses points if the boss itself is not cool. And let's be real. A freaking mirror is not cool. But, I mean, the fight itself is pretty solid. No doubt about it. Think it's super cool, though? Really? You like the mirror? Hey, I mean, more power to you then, you know. I respect it, but it's not really my thing. Love the Sentinel Artifact so much. True, it is from BO4. You do love that game. We say Thompson, SCG, PPSH. He say MP40 ban. Still can't believe that map got approved. Such a poopy map. What, the tomb? Yeah. I mean, I don't hate the map, but bro, like, looking at the tomb versus every map in this game, it sticks out like such a sore thumb. It is such a filler map. It's insane. Because, like, Liberty Falls, I don't really view Liberty Falls same as the tomb, even though those two maps are very similar. And the reason is that Liberty Falls was the second launch map. You know, I can forgive Liberty Falls for being a little, you know, small scale because it was the second launch map. But the tomb being an actual DLC season map and being honestly less, like, impactful than Liberty Falls is kind of wild. It's not awful, massive definition. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just filler. It's not a bad map, but it's just super filler. I mean, I love the ice staff on the map. You know, I think the ice staff feels so good. Way better even than the old ice staff. Like, in terms of its feel. I don't know about damage or anything, but... Oh, really? We already got it? But, like, you know. Alright, I need to get kills with this. So let's go pap this. It's made by the Nine. The Nine are my favorite zombies characters. Went to the Wonder Fizz, saw double tap, completely forgot in these maps too. Yeah, double tap is definitely a W. And I will say, you know, it's still a shame that they didn't just give us classic double tap 2. But the double or nothing augment is actually pretty solid. Like, it's not... Because when I saw that it was going to do 0 damage, like, I had a chance of doing 0, I was like, bro, what is this garbage? But the chance of it doing 0 is so pathetically small that you're never going to notice it. So you're really just getting a perk with, like, a flat damage increase. Or an augment. Mark 2 will be in all maps on Season 2.0. Season 2.0. What is that? Bro, look at that damage. Drill OP. Drill big cooking. Oh, you talking about season... Are we in season... We're in season 3. Season 3 Reloaded, I think is what you're talking about. I think it should have been fire rate normally because it wants to be different, then make the augments be like the good old double tap. Well, normal double tap in this game without augments is boost to fire rate. So... Season 3 Reloaded yet. Went, oh, I just read that, my bad. If it wasn't for the ice staff being my top 5 worst, rather play Vanguard. I don't know about that. It's still better than a Vanguard map. Rip gobble speedrunners after Reloaded. That means there's 3 wonder weapons on all maps. Quad BO6 trash, knife zombie in round 40. I don't know. Look, I'm going to be honest. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I think that Treyarch still needs to find a way to make weapons viable at any round. That's one reason I don't like high rounds. You have to use a wonder weapon or you have to use traps. Now, I don't know what the solution is, because if you make it viable at any round, it's too easy. But, like, there needs to be some way to allow you to be able to still use your guns that you want to use at any round without it being stupid easy. Because that's one reason I barely high round, is like, I don't want to be forced into a specific playstyle for 100 rounds. I mean, I don't hate high rounding. It's just, I don't know. I think, you should be able to use your guns. This stupid easy. It is right now, but eventually it'll fall off. Just want to stop by and say hope the stream goes well. Hey, I appreciate that, Folding Python. Hope you're doing well. My throat's been sore for 3 days now. At least now started coughing, so it should be gone soon. I'm sorry to hear that. Anytime my throat is sore, I just absolutely spam cough drops. I don't know why, but it works perfectly. Like, literally just as soon as, like, I feel the sore throat coming back and the cough drop wearing off, I'll just take another. Maybe it's not healthy, but I don't care. It gets me through any sort of sore throat, no issue. We just knock them back. Like this game a lot. Overdose on cough drops. Hey, it gets me through it, bro. The only thing I don't like is loss of 0 to hero. I mean, the rarity makes something like it, but it's not the same without. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I still think that a big problem with new zombies is the loadout system. Actually, I would say at this point, the loadout system is the biggest issue with new zombies now, because BO6 has really done a good job of, you know, making the maps a little bit more unique. They're not perfect, but they're much better than, like, Cold War. Right now, the loadout system is probably my biggest complaint, because it renders the box and wall guns useless. Owie. Drink a bottle of NyQuil, I have the best sleep of my life, yo. They should make a higher pack open up at later rounds. See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think I said this last time I streamed this map, and we were having this discussion, that I think a good workaround would be have some sort of way to continuously upgrade your guns that's not, like, tedious and stupid like Advanced Warfare's 25 pack system, but also make it to where it's so much more expensive as the rounds go on. So, like, you really have to work at it, and it's not like you're just, you know, immediately going to, like, be OP. That way it can keep progression going pretty much the whole time, but you can still use your weapons in the higher rounds. And maybe you don't make it pack. Like, have pack be its own thing. You know, because pack is iconic. You know, it should still, like, be upgrade your weapon, boom, it's different, sounds different. But maybe have, like, a different system in place to upgrade raw damage by a small amount as the rounds go on. Rather us do Easter eggs and get our field upgrades and give us a single on for each map, so it feels awesome. Want each map to feel unique. It's first map since Red, that is Aura. I think BO6 maps have felt unique. In my opinion. I think all of them have felt fairly unique. I mean, they could be better, obviously, but I think they've done a good job. At least when compared to Cold War. Again, I'm not comparing to, like, old zombies, per se, but I'm comparing to, you know, the recent games or whatever. Want to crack my fingers again? Hey! When you repair the elevator in this map, you crack your knuckles. F menus, yeah, I agree. Well, for Pap, yeah. Hope they add a Super E reward similar to Director's Cut to BO6. I would love that, because this is the first Zombies game where I have been on top of the Easter eggs. Every single time a new map comes out, I do it. And I think a big reason is because, well, I mean, I'm a Zombies YouTuber, but also because of the fact that they have the early calling cards. It's like, I really wanted to make sure I get every single one. And I think the Easter eggs in this game have been a lot of fun. And they're not perfect, but I love that every one has had a unique boss, except for, you know, Liberty Falls. 100% C1? Yeah, I think so. Then we had a new one we have never seen before. Maybe you can start with a wonder weapon or something. I hope they don't do that. I mean, I get what you're saying, but that would be way too easy. I think they should definitely do something unique, that gives you an advantage, but not like a drastic advantage. Like, I think they've done good so far. I like the RK5, you know, with BO3. Obviously, we can't do that again. The rarity system for Cold War, that was nice. Getting like a purple rarity gun off the bat. But I don't know if that's really what we should do again. Not sure. I can't tell if I've gotten the 2000 kill camo for this yet. I haven't really been paying attention. I know I got the 1500 one. Give us OG zombies. 0 to hero mode for completing all the eggs. So they talked about doing that in this game, but I think it ended up getting delayed, pushed back. Sounds like the rumors were saying they're going to do that in the next game, which, again, I think, like, everything I'm hearing for the next game sounds good. You know, I mean, I'm not expecting it to be, like, goated, but sounds like it has potential to be even better than BO6, which, I mean, I know MD disagrees, but I think BO6 is solid. It's not perfect, but it's solid. You know, like, to me, this is a B tier, like, somewhere between B and A is where I would put BO6. Whereas Cold War was like a C. I know someone, he plays Die Rise without using elevator, he goes roof and down, also makes good jump impossible. Anyone plays and makes these jumps? What are you trying to say, MD? What are you trying to get at? What's going on? Are you trying to say that you know a guy who sucks at Die Rise and his name may be Lucky Sevens? If it's true, I'll get it, but I'm Treyarch only from now on. Screw Infinity War, worst studio ever. I'll be completely honest with you. There is nothing in this planet that is less exciting than the next Infinity Ward Call of Duty. Homie called you out in gibberish. Hey, cut him some slack. Okay, cut him some slack. You know, skill issue with typing. It's not his fault. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he called me out. I don't know. Classic MD. I feel like I've gotten the 500 kills. I don't know. I really need to pay attention because I can't get gold on this map because I have to get Mangler kills. Bro, Melee is so overpowered. My god. We love our chat. Clown Dude's a legend for real. Absolutely. He is the chat. That's what he says often. He is the chat. Your boy might be going down soon. Bro brings Aura to the chat. Oof. This is getting a little rough. Need plates, big dog? I do. I do indeed. I might need to just go ahead and, like, get out of here. Because, like I said, I need to kill Manglers to get this gold, so I think I'm going to do that. What up, Saw Dog? Welcome, welcome. Saved and quit to equip my augments on double tap. What do you suggest? Double or nothing. And I don't remember what the other one is. I'll have to look. Unless you're using wonder weapons. If you're going to be using a lot of wonder weapons, then I would probably do the fire rate one. Not double or nothing. Double or nothing doesn't work with wonder weapons. Let me see. I have double standard and double or nothing, but again, I don't know if double standard works on wonder weapons, so... But this is what I run. Use an M for it, do this then. Double standard, double or nothing. Also, I heard if you run the burst attachment on the M4, which I think you may have, then double or nothing is really good. About weapons, I don't see it should be OP like this knife. I think every weapon should have a downfall in high rounds. Makes it hard and challenging, because from round 1 to 50 take a lot of time. Well, I'm not saying that, like, weapons... See, that's the thing. It's difficult to come up with a solution. My point is that I think it's personally just silly game design to have it to where you can get to a point where you literally can't even fight back unless you use a wonder weapon or a trap. But at the same time, I'm not saying that, you know, you tier 3 pap a gun and that it just one-shots forever. What I'm saying is there should be some sort of mechanic in place to where you can continuously upgrade your weapon without it being, like, tedious, like Advanced Warfare pap. But have it be very costly and have the progression keep going and have it to where you do still need to work for those upgrades. That's what I'm saying. Double impact sounds better. Which one's double impact? Maybe. Patient 13's crits are easy. Yeah. That might be better. For what you're doing, for sure. Better for training for like you've been playing. Well, I wasn't using a gun that crits. That's why I had double standard on. I was using a rocket and a melee weapon. So. But yeah, I'll put that on. Let's see. Okay, that's gold. I'm not going to worry about doing the opal challenges right now because that's just running the tomb. Dang, I didn't get it. Okay. Whatever. We need to get manglers. We're going to Liberty Balls. That's the fun. It's hard to get to 50. You won't get to round 150 if you do that. You have no life. That's round just for hardcore players like me and you. We just get to round 50. We done. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I think there are ways to make difficulty satisfying without just saying you can't do this anymore. Because I'm going to be honest, hot take, high rounding is not hard. It just isn't. I don't do it because it's boring. But doing a strat where you run around in a trap or use a wonder weapon in a corner. Now, some maps are hard. I'm not saying all of them are easy. But a lot of high rounding is not hard. It's tedious. So, like, hard is doing freaking Elden Ring no-hit run. That is hard. Because that requires knowing the inputs. That requires, you know, timing, reaction, everything. High rounding is just patience. So, like, my point is, like, yes, I don't want high rounds to be easy. I just wish that there was... Like, to me, what's hard in zombies is speed running. That's hard. I don't think high rounding is hard, except for maybe 1 or 2 maps. Speed running, though, is hard. So I have respect for speed runners. Like, speed running Easter eggs, that's hard. But I don't think high rounding is very hard. So that's why I would just like to be able to use the core gameplay of a first-person shooter, you know, as long as I can, which is shooting. You don't really reach the round to the guns. Don't kill, to be honest. Yeah, but you act like I've only ever played zombies on stream. Like, I've gotten around 100. Like, I've gotten around 100 on 2 maps. I've went past round 50 on multiple. It's just, most of that was before I started a YouTube channel. I mean, we agree to disagree. I'm just saying that I don't think that cutting off an entire gameplay mechanic and rendering it pointless is a good version of difficulty. I don't know what the solution is exactly, but I would like to see them work towards it. It should take skill and all weapons should be capable. Exactly. Like, Helldivers is a good example. Helldivers, I think, does difficulty pretty well because they introduce new types of enemies. And, ooh, you know what? Actually, I think Extinction kind of solves this a little bit because it has modifiers. I think that having modifiers could be a good way. Like, different things that make the gameplay more chaotic and intense without just making your guns do no damage. Because, look, in my opinion, just a raw health bump is not good difficulty design. I know why they do it, but like Halo 2 Legendary, perfect example. Halo 2 Legendary is the hardest in the series, not because they do anything special, but because they make it to where you die in one shot. I don't, like, that's hard, but it's not good. I don't mean you're a noob, but we don't have time to get 100. It just takes time, and some guns kill to 50. But no, I get it. I'm just saying that I personally would like for all guns to be viable in high rounds. I just don't know. I don't want it to be too easy either, though. There has to be, like, some sort of compromise, in my opinion. Guns should be good, but not BO3 good. Yeah, I don't... BO3 kind of tried it with, like, AATs, because you could technically use a gun with an AAT, and it would last forever, but I don't think that was the right thing either. It was a step in the right direction, maybe, but I don't think that was it either, because it's like you're waiting for your gun to actually do damage. BO1's trash on that, but BO3 and BO2 all guns good. AAT was too OP. Movement needs to be a skill gap. Learn to find gaps in the hordes, little risk. Can't... Yeah. Well, I like camping in zombies, though. Actually, hot take, I wish that camping was more viable, because I think, for me personally, camping is more fun. At least back in the old days, because it's like classic holdout survival. I think training is fine, but I don't want everything to be training. But, again, we're kind of just yapping at this point, but you get my idea. I just wish they'd rethink their high rounds a little bit. But I'm not a high round player, so maybe high round guys would disagree, but I don't know. I just feel like I should be able to use my guns in a first-person shooter past round 50. Alright, I need to go in here and get manglers. Actually, let me swap this out, because I need to use this foul as well. And then for this, I need... Okay. Brain rot. Got you. Going to Liberty Balls. What a map. That's the point. I don't know. I think that just because something was a certain way, not all players would do around 100 above. Let that hardcore player have fun. Well, no. Like, I feel like you're kind of misunderstanding what I'm saying. High rounds is supposed to be hard. I'm not saying it shouldn't be hard. It should be hard. It should be very hard. But I don't think that it should be hard because the zombies are unkillable unless you use a certain thing. Because they're not hard. Like, I'm sorry, but high rounding is not hard. It just isn't. Like, I know I don't do it a lot, but, like, it's tedious. That's why I don't do it. Guns should be weak. Hey, I may agree to disagree. I think that, yes, that's how it's been, but I don't think that's how it should stay. But if you think that's the case, that's your opinion. I don't think that's fun, personally. I don't think a first-person shooter game should make your weapons do 0 damage past a certain point. I don't think that's good difficulty design. But I want high rounds to be hard. I just think maybe they should go about it a different way. Throw in modifiers, make movement, you know, even more important. Like, things that, or throw in, like, zombies with different, you know, buffs or whatever. I don't know. Or, like, mechanics even that you have to, like, think about. Just not oh, this guy is unkillable.
Didn't expect to take on the
Double tap shreds patient 13.
handling this well.
Heck yeah. Halfway done. Easy. Get that guy out of here. But again, I do want to say that there are some maps that are genuinely hard to high round, and not all of them are built the same. But I think a lot of maps are just a test of patience, not skill. Meh. Well, I'm gonna be honest, MD. Like, you allowed to have that opinion, that's totally fine. But I feel like for you, anything that's not how BO2 did gameplay is bad. So, like, I don't know. I think that just because zombies high rounding has been that way doesn't mean it should stay that way, but that's my opinion. You allowed to have yours. MD playing a different game than us? Nah. Hey, I mean, like I said though, you allowed to have that opinion. We can disagree. I'm just giving you my point of view, but I'm not saying that. I just want you to understand that I'm not saying high round should be easy. I just think that the way they do difficulty right now is not ideal. I'm not saying zombies' health should never increase, but I don't think they should get to a point where you literally can't do anything unless you use a wonder weapon or a trap. Like, wonder weapons should be better than guns, but they shouldn't be the only option in high rounds. But hey, we just having some discussion. It's not serious, it's a video game. I'm kind of enjoying, though. Enjoying having the conversation. I feel like I don't have these intellectual conversations about zombies very often. But I agree, though, like, what I was doing a minute ago, where, like, I'm just knifing or meleeing zombies, insta-kill, on almost round 50, that is too easy. I won't argue with that. Like, this drill is pretty overpowered.
Face on that thing? Oh, nightmare fuel.
Same, I like these discussion, no hate. Yeah, for sure. But I think that before this game's life cycle is over, I think that they should, or not they, I'm going to go for round 100 on every map. I'm over here thinking about what MD was saying, got me sidetracked. I'm going to go for round 100 on every map before this game's life cycle is over. That's why I say they should have a downfall. I'm not saying they should just be that damaged forever. I'm just saying that that's, I mean, I feel like I said my point already. I'm not going to say it again. There's better ways that they could go about it than the way they are doing it now. That's all I'm saying. That's why I think there should be a way to upgrade your damage consistently over time, even if it gets expensive. That way you can also keep progression going. What do you mean by round 100? I'm saying that I will go for round 100 on every map in this game before the life cycle of BO6 is over. Like before the next COD comes out. I will stream them. I don't know when, but I will do that. Because I think it'd be interesting. But I'm not doing round 100 on old maps because that's way too long. I'm sorry. Like, I got round 100. My first ever round 100 was on Ascension. And that is an easier map. Like BO3 Ascension, that is not, it doesn't even take that long, but that crap still took way longer than I wanted to. That's why I don't do high rounds. They're boring. They're not hard, they're boring. But I do want to get round 100 on all these maps. Because they're sweet spot. Like, I think Cold War is sweet spot in terms of time. Yo, W Tony. And this game, I don't know how this game's high rounds are exactly. I've heard that, like, the first few maps are pretty tedious because you have to use Mute Injector. So maybe that'll be annoying, but... W Tony. They should maybe stretch out rarities instead of green. Yeah. But just something. Just think of something. And look, I'm going to be honest. Does Treyarch have a ton of time to really brainstorm changes to the zombies formula anymore? No. Because they're having to make 2 games in a row with DLC seasons every 2 months. Like, I doubt they even have time to really mix up the formula anymore. But I do think it would be interesting. Maybe like a custom map could experiment with this. Because I want to high round, but I just find it boring. Like, that's why I don't do it. It takes so long, and you do the same thing in a corner for 10 hours. On most maps, of course. Not every map, but a lot of them. And also, there needs to be progression. Some form of progression, not like tremendous amounts of progression, but there needs to be some form of progression that continues throughout the entire match if you want it to. Like, through passive buffs, maybe? Something. I need to buy the melee perk. Terminus and Liberty is rough. I need a grenade. I want to do the little Easter egg right here. I don't have a nade. Easter egg and speedrun's the only thing that keeps me playing anymore. I'll be honest, I'll probably never get into speedrunning, but like I said, I think speedruns, specifically Easter egg speedruns, are where true skill is shown in zombies. And again, some maps for high rounds are hard, like Call of the Dead 5. But Citadel and Shower Veil are easy round 100s. Nice. Looking forward to those. And it's not necessarily that I want it to be easy. I just don't want it to take 10 hours and be boring as crap. Like, I would much rather have a 3-hour high round that is hard as crap than a 10-hour snooze fest. Not saying Citadel and Shatter Veil are hard, but I don't think if they had time or not, they doing crappy game, a lot of money, and a lot of hackers, they can make game for 5 years of work or 4, but they cooking money. Yeah, I mean, they won't argue with that. They like Mr. Krabs out here. Maybe allow us to change how our AAT is used throughout the game. Maybe give us miracles like in Skur. I love the miracle system in Skur. I think it's great. I like the Altar of Covenants in Vanguard, I'll be honest. I don't think everything that game did was terrible. At least that was a decent mechanic. They cook in money and they will continue, of course. Bro, I think I'm gonna have to like buy a grenade at this point. I just can't get one to drop. How much is it? Okay, it's 250. That's not bad. Hopefully I don't miss. Actually, let me go ahead and turn it to round 10. I think round 10 might be when I get a blue rarity. Money, money, money. Warzone fails, start Scream, fixing the game. I still haven't even played Verdansk. Any of you play that? I don't know if you guys like Warzone or not. Hey, we got a blue. Hate the movement that you can jump above anything. I do agree modern zombies a little too fast. Like, I would like there to be a movement skill gap, and there absolutely was in the old games, no doubt. Like, you see people, like, great example, training in the Varuk spawn room. I've never seen so many clips of, like, people training a whole horde in there. Old zombies absolutely had a movement skill gap. So, like, you don't need the game to be fast to have a movement skill gap, but the new games are way too fast. Actually, I would argue the skill gap for movement now is less than it was back then. Because it's so fast, you just ram through everything. You barely get stuck in a corner. And engine. Yeah, but see, that's the problem. They're not going to change this crap. They're too focused on having everything be unified. Which is annoying.
Got a one-way ticket back to base with your name on it.
Oh, first Mangler. Oh my gosh. Warzone dip 30k. It's still failing. It's seeming we're witnessing the end of the Battle Royale era. Warzone's down 100k players right now. Yeah, I don't know. Not surprised. I've never liked Warzone though. I think it's like the most casual, watered down Battle Royale experience you could ever get. Like, to me, when I think about playing Warzone, I'm just like, this is like one step away from multiplayer at this point. Why not just play multiplayer? It's too casual. Same with DMZ. I mean, I know Tony likes DMZ, so I don't want to hate on it too hard, but like, to me, DMZ is way too casual. Money. Yeah. I mean, it worked. Brought a lot of casuals into it. I wanted to die. I never hated on a game before and hope for its death. Warzone is that for me. Yeah. But it's like, I don't mind a couple additions that Warzone made. You know, I think it was only natural that Battle Royale was going to implement, like, buybacks. I don't think the way Warzone did it is right because it's way too easy. But, like, I miss Blackout feeling more like an actual Battle Royale. Warzone is, like, casual baby multiplayer Battle Royale. DMZ and Black are awesome. I don't know. I wish DMZ was more like Tarkov. It was too casual for me. I mean, I'm glad people liked it, but I saw no real point in playing it. Crappy is anti-cheating. Or the anti-cheat, yeah. DMZ fell short for that reason. DMZ is my second favorite COD game. I'm ecstatic it's coming back in 2026. Is it coming back with the Infinity Ward game? I hope so, because that's all that game's going to have going for it. I mean, campaign will probably be good, but after MW3, I don't know. We'll see. But, like, you cannot convince me that Infinity Ward's next multiplayer will be even remotely up my alley. I mean, none of them are anymore. I don't really play COD multiplayer, but Infinity Ward multiplayer is like, I don't even... It used to be goated, and then Modern Warfare 2019 happened, and they just made it for a whole different type of player. They made it for the exact kind of people that they were advertising the game for. The game was advertised as a return to like 2007, 2009, whatever. And that's exactly who played and loved that game. People who hadn't played a multiplayer in 10 years, barely even played a game in 10 years, and were just like, heck yeah, brother. Let me pop back a cold one and play me some Call of Duty like it's 360 days. It's like, bro, you haven't played a video game in 10 years. I could put Tetris in front of you. You would enjoy it. And I know because that's the people I know that loved MW 2019 are those exact people. People who stopped playing Call of Duty for like a decade, came back, were like, man, this is great. It's like, I mean, hey, I like parts of 2019. I think Search was good in 2019, but Respawn, bro, snooze fest. Really like this time. This time if BO7 drops, wait. If BO7 drops, then it better be good unlike BO6. Is that what you're trying to say? Trying to decipher the hieroglyphics here. BO6 MP has been peak for me. I thought BO6 MP was pretty good, to be honest. But multiplayer is not really my thing anymore, so I don't really play it. This time BO7 drops and looks like BO6. Okay, I got you. I mean, I would go ahead and expect it to look similar to BO6 for sure. But hopefully it can also be, you know, an improvement. Not lock, my bad, I got you. Tetris joke had me crying. I mean, it's true. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to hate on anybody for, you know, liking MW 2019. Like, everybody likes different things. But to me, like, the people I know that love that game are people who hadn't played COD multiplayer in a decade, or video games for that matter. And again, I think that somebody like that, you could give them anything and they'd have fun. What is the best way to get golden zombies? I mean, there's certain strats. I don't really know, like, the best strats per se, but what I always do is just load up, turn the rampage inducer on, get Deadshot as fast as possible. That guy went flying. Like, you want to play a map that has Deadshot early on. It's like Citadel or the Tomb. And then just spam headshots. There's probably a better, like, strat out there, but, you know, that's what I do. MW2 is my favorite MW game. You talking about MW the second? Like the new one? That's what I call it. That is definitely wild. That's, in my opinion, the worst COD of all time, but I think you like it because of DMZ, so that's fair. $2022, yeah. Feel kind of bad. I feel like I'm out here like calling people out and what they like. I need to calm down. I'm sorry. Any Vanguard lovers? Loved its MP too. I played its MP a little bit. I don't know if I would say it's the worst. It was just very, I don't know. Like, I would say that I've had more fun with it than 2019, but I kind of respected 2019 more. If that makes any sense. Hold on, I'll read chat in a second. I'll pause. Liberty, Liberty, more Liberty, then there you go, Gold. I don't think Liberty Falls is the best map for Gold because you don't get Deadshot until 25 unless you do the Easter egg back there. I think, honestly, the best map for Gold, I don't know, because the boss zombies on Citadel and the Tomb are annoying as crap. But you get Deadshot so fast. I think I don't know. Maybe it's Shattered Veil if you can get Deadshot quick somehow. I don't know, to be honest. For real, you should try BO1 multiplayer PC Steam even off the stream. You'll see difference, more fun than this game. Well, I mean, I played BO1 multiplayer before. It is better than BO6. But it's like, do I have a desire to go back and play BO1 multiplayer now? I don't know. Not really. Got to go, Lucky. I'm sorry. Hey, it's all good, Tony. I appreciate you stopping by. I enjoyed our conversation. Hope you have a good rest of your day, brother. Hope to see you in the next stream, too. Heard the best trap in the oil trap is the oil trap strat in Citadel. Yeah, I keep hearing that, and I keep not doing it. I probably should do it, but I'm lazy. I'm a creature of habit. But yeah, I would probably do that. A lot of people say it's the best. Had a wonderful time. Me too, bro. Me too. See you in the next one. It's cheesy, but works. Nothing wrong with a little cheese. Some guy got to around 100 using this strat, or that strat. Dang. Hey, don't do that. Why am I not even doing damage? I'm back. What up, Saw Dog? I know you play it, but you go back and play it again. One day. Also, MD, I thought I would tell you that Father said he's going to stream next week, but unfortunately it's not Silent Hill 2. He's going to stream Indiana Jones game. But if you want to watch, there you go. I need to get quick revive, bro. This health regen's tragic. What's the channel name? I think it's like Grizzled Ancient Streams. You may not be able to find it, though, if you search it up. Flint and Steel. I can't wait for that to come to streaming. I know it's a bad movie, but I don't care. I genuinely can't wait to watch that. I just am not so eager to watch it that I'll go to the theater for it. Plus, I don't know. I don't want to be in a freaking theater with some, like, stupid kids that are yelling everything. I want to enjoy it in my own way. I don't need little Timmy yelling, Flint and Steel! Chicken jockey! You know, like throwing popcorn in my face, like, kid, get out of here. I am chat. Tweaking. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. They reduced the amount of manglers on this map, and I kind of hate it now. Because I need to kill manglers, and there's like none. Why? Minecraft, you mean? Yeah, the Minecraft movie.
Joined the physics team last year. Nice enough guy.
Also, I need to have, what's it called on? Ether Shroud. Not the armored one. I know I can switch mid-game. Let me do that. Oh, here we go. I'll switch after I get my next activation. Hungry? Bro's hungry. Waiting for the theaters to be empty so I can see it by myself, my friend group. There's 6 of us going. Man. Bro, Critical went. Moist Critical went, and there was literally nobody in his theater, just him, on, like, opening weekend. I don't know how that happened. What's funny is he was saying in his video, like, this movie is about to bomb hard. And it turns out he just went to the most desolate theater of all time because the movie is, like, the biggest video game movie of all time. I don't know how Critical found a theater with, like, nobody in it. I guess he lives in a town that's just, like, old people. I don't know. Oh, Mangler. Moist Critical is the youngest person in town? I guess so. Funny part is that the new Disney movie did half of Minecraft in the opening weekend. Yeah, that movie's a train wreck. Lucky is getting pimp slapped. Listen. Yeah, Disney has been failing bad, and they deserve every freaking ounce of it. Don't go down, I'm not gonna go down. Name one time I went down. Ever. You can't find it. Every video of me going down is AI. Last vid, what you mean? That was AI. Man goes down every vid, bro. AI. I can't believe you fell for it. I'm like that girl who voices that character in Genshin Impact saying that, you know, my video was purposely AI. I don't know if you guys saw that controversy. I don't expect you to, but this girl threw a tantrum on a video. And then when she got backlash, tried to say that it was an AI video. And she made it AI on purpose to fool people. Made no sense. But I don't even play that game. Any of you ever played Genshin Impact? Bro, what? She dumb? Yeah. Something. God, no. Love Genshin Impact? Yo. That broke rule 1. Oh, I forgot to change my thing over. Oh, we getting a lot of mangies now. Rather play World of Warcraft for the end of my days. Never played WoW. Actually, I did for 5 minutes. Destiny was my WoW. If who actually plays that, I don't know. VTubers. E-boy? Bro. Oh, God. See, I didn't go down. I don't go down in zombies. You play Genshin, that's sus if you... Yeah. Sus if you're a man. Yeah. I mean, you know. Nothing wrong with an anime game, but I've heard a lot of bad things about that game's community. I'm sure 99% of the community is not like that, but E-Boy had the most wild arc. Yeah. I wish we'd stop bringing him up, though. It's like, I banned that dude, yet we keep giving him power. Sorry. I mean, it's all good. Bro thinks he's the main character for real, with how much we talk about him. Let me see something. Okay. On by E-Boys, I still remember when you banned E-Boy and nuked him, yeah. Or you nuked him. Last time I'm going to mention him, is he on ban or is he still banned? I mean, I'll say this, I banned the account that I thought was E-Boy, but I'm pretty sure E-Boy runs a network of different accounts under different names. So, like, I banned the account I'm pretty sure was E-Boy. But there might be more E-Boys out there that are hiding, lurking. When banned Jex. I mean, think about it like this. If you ban Jex, then you won't have anybody else to talk about banning, so it'll get boring. Or will you move on to someone else? I'm new to the stream. Can I get lore drop on who E-Boy is? Alright, basically, my chat is pretty solid these days, and I'm freaking thankful, okay? And I hope it stays like this. But brother, when Skur Ritual came out last year, I got a lot of views on my streams when that game came out because I was like one of the only people covering in the very beginning, and then all the big guys hopped on it. But I hit that game at the right time, and some of my streams were pulling upwards of 100 viewers concurrently. God knows when I'll get that back. But the reason I'm saying this is they brought in the most toxic, brain-rotted freaking amalgamation of people ever. And so you had like people like E-Boy and some other people who literally would make like alt accounts to troll and say stuff, and then I ban them and they'd make another alt account. They would literally impersonate other people in the chat. So like my boy Jex here got impersonated. And like it caused an absolute disaster. I didn't know what was going on. And then also with E-Boy himself, pretty sure bro was schizo. I don't know. It was weird. But anyways, that's enough E-Boy. So I had to ban him. Because, like, he was, like, he would, like, call people out, and I'd be like, don't call people out. And then he'd be like, okay, with a thumbs up. And then he would resort to only saying, yeah, whatever. It was weird. It was so weird. He just didn't know how to be normal. Unemployed activities, pretty much. But yeah, let's not talk about him anymore, but, you know, there's the lore dump. Yeah, that's true. He was talking about that too. God knows what half my chat was talking about back then. But I am grateful chat's fairly normal right now. W chat. But I'm telling you, there was some freaky eye activities going on last year in the chat. Really weird. I think taking a break from streaming might have actually helped me out a lot. So hopefully we can continue cruising. But I feel like there's still some people who show up here and there that are sus. Also, like, chat was so freaking, like, I don't even know what the word is. They were just, like, gooning hard back then. Very sus. W me indeed. Like, everything was sexual in my chat last year. I don't even know why. Love chat now. I've yet to time it when I raise my voice. Would raising your voice just be caps lock? Yes. Why bring it back? MD wants it back so I can start banning more people. which is fair. Be brain rot again? No. Big Sigma queso. Means I get to dust off the hammer. And like I think one of the main things that really made me realize, okay, the chat is getting way too out of hand, because like I was bad about like I don't want to start confrontation. I don't want to like ban people for certain things. So I tried not to get too involved. But like I remember there was one stream where like a couple streams where other zombies YouTubers would come in to say hi, and then some idiots in chat would start trying to argue with them. And I was like, okay, this is getting out of hand. Like, it's bad enough when they're trying to start stuff with other people in chat, but like, bro, YouTubers coming in and chat starting to like, you know, talk smack to them, like, no. That's ridiculous. The Skur Ritual era was wild. I mean, when you talk about those things, people will talk about it and make joke. Yeah, I'd rather not be talking about it right now, so let's move on. But it got brought up, so I'm explaining. Alright, like yesterday, good times. But that's alright, because I'm less forgiving now. If you come in and do something that I don't like, I'm just gonna ban you. Or get Jex to ban you. I don't care anymore. No mercy. Definitely not me. I don't argue with other people. MD's never argued with another person ever before. Also, have I gotten gold? Thought I have. Where gold? Brutus murdering his own kind. He is. And he says guns shouldn't be weak. Oh my god. It's round 28. You totally don't understand my point, unless you're just trolling me at this point. I've made my case clear. I'm not gonna say it again. I think you got already. Doesn't it track in the menu? I don't know where to check. Save and quit. Yeah, I guess I could do that. How we only got 3 shotguns and 4 million melee weapons. God. I'll save and quit after this round. Seaman demons, yep. Alright, let me see. So I gotta use the foul now. Top jokes from you? Listen. It was something. There's a foul in BO6. Yep, it's my primary weapon. Nope, I did not get it. I had a timestamper for the viewers. It's too funny to gloss over. Like the weird arsenal machine. That's a sus machine for sure. Hey, I got my pap camo. Liberty balls. There we go. Alright, don't kill me, please. Chat getting freaky again. I know, it's because we talked about it. We shouldn't have done that. Don't bring up that guy again. Ban if you bring up that guy. Lucky when die rise round 50. When hell freezes over. You the best YouTuber, W Lucky. I appreciate that. W Saw Dog. I need to go to Wonder Fizz. It was a quote, yeah. What do you mean it'll be fun? I mean, it wouldn't be bad for sure. I don't think round 50. I mean, round 100's not even that bad on that map. But maybe one day. Now we cook it. This thing has so much recoil though. One day equals never. I wouldn't say that. There's plenty of time. It's not like I'm gonna stop YouTube tomorrow. Listen, you keep asking the same questions, I'll give you same answer. Be what it be. I need to get this thing tier 3 papped ASAP. It's a new game, you playing hours to finish it? What do you mean? Did round glitch so I prestige fast, upgrade my guns and camos. I don't know the words to use. You talking about the game I'm streaming on the second channel? You talking about this match? What are you talking about? Go buy an injection. Just answer the questions like Joe Biden with a different question. America is a word that could be described, or a country that could be described in one word. If you've seen that clip, you're a legend. How many hours to finish it? I have no idea. No clue. But I'm probably nowhere near done. Please link it. I haven't seen it. I'll have to link it to you after. Super will know that clip probably. He's only at the beginning, yeah. Yeah, it'll be a while before I finish that game. You only beat the first boss, technically? I've beaten 3 bosses.
One way ticket back to base with your name on it.
Remember when I was getting freaky on Twitch? I try to forget that. Never again. Good. I think the demons are side boss, so I'm not sure. I have to use brain rot for the challenge. Italian brain rot is the best. What? Super playing Far Cry 2 now. He cooking. Bro's cooking. I love how Super is just so passionate about like 2 games that are like well over like 2 decades old. Or a decade old at least. Oh god. Silent BO2? Nah, I'm talking about Super. For Super, it's Madagascar, Far Cry 3, and BO2. Silent Hill 2 is new, like the remake. But like Super does not like new games, I guess. Which, I mean, I don't blame him. A lot of new games suck. But, you know, it's interesting. I respect Far Cry 3. 4 is my personal favorite. 4 is also my personal favorite. What would be the COD Zombies film version of Flint and Steel? I don't know. What do you guys think? Intro had my jaw drop. Pack a punch. Give owner. I mean, you know the answer to that. Or pulling a codename pizza, got no plates. I'm too lazy to go get them from the table. Takes too much effort. Oh god. This is a crafting table. Here's how it works. You gotta buy armor plates. Because we on that Warzone system. I still want to know what the COD Zombies version of Chicken Jockey would be. Dennis and her Panzer. What's that? Chicken jockey? It's a baby zombie on a chicken. Riding a chicken. Mangler. But I feel like I don't know, I feel like it has to be 2 words. What's a 2-word boss that's similar to a chicken jockey in COD Zombies? Semen Demon? Oh my god. That might be it. Semen Demon! Yo, that would definitely not fly in the theater. Think Obama sent me chicken zombie? Probably. Whew. Almost full blast when you said that. What's up, Saw Dog parents? Hope you're listening. Go watch Minecraft movie and yell chicken jockey. Oh, why did I go this way? Man, I didn't even need to pop that. I didn't realize I was going to make it out of that. Hellhound? Okay, well, let me kill this guy at least. Yo, there he is. Change your name, still call him by old name. Yeah, he wants me to call him Saw Dog. I tried to call him by his name, but he said don't do that. I don't know why he changed his name then. Call me Saw Dog, then why you change your name? Phantom, I'm telling you. Don't make any sense. Why didn't you just keep it Saw Dog? Bro, why am I always getting stuck? Oh. I was gonna get Chinese my sister and she's out responding, so I'm gonna get takeout and watch stream if you do another round after this. Trying to hurry up and freaking get this done, but this gun kind of cheeks. I mean, it's not cheeks, but I don't know. You should do Citadel game after this. Again? God, they getting vicious. Is that Mangler sprinting at me? Yeah, sorta. Alright, I think I'm gonna turn Rampage off. I don't think it's really helping my headshot game at this point. What is this? This environment are semen demons. Does this make the parasites flying semen demons? Nah, they don't look like it. Skill issues. Whatever. Ow. Bro, did it deactivate it? Wait a minute. Why did it activate? It was already active. That don't make any sense. Super streaming? I didn't know he did that. Nah, don't talk smack to him. He's doing his own stream. That's fine. I mean, I know you're just joking, but... You're allowed to not show up to my stream if you're streaming, but if you're doing anything else, you're not allowed to not be here. Like, I don't care what it is. You gotta be here unless you're doing your own stream. Talk major smack. Listen. I don't stream on YouTube. I do on Twitch. I make long form. Just kidding, I lied. Bro just made that up. Ban MD. Unless you're getting pizza if Lucky hasn't eaten dinner. Yes. I will admit I didn't believe you 100% because it just doesn't sound right with super streaming. It's just not adding up. I feel like if Super streamed, he would just be like Asmongold. Like, he would just get in front of the camera and be like, hey guys, so here's everything about politics and who I do and don't like. Probably have roaches in his background. LMD, I've been looking at my subs forever, so stop by and say hey to Pookie. Yeah, I lie, because everyone knows Super Part Clown Gang. Know everything about my members? Everything. That's not creepy at all. Hey, there we go. I don't gotta worry about headshots. I ain't no clown gang, but I'm lucky gang. Yeah, I don't think MD's gonna allow you to be a part of clown gang. Want where Lucky live? I will send it. How much you pay? This guy here. This guy here. Even if MD actually knew where I lived precisely, I'm more strapped than any of you. We gonna be playing COD Zombies Wave Defense in my house, and you gonna be round one zombie. I'm gonna be popped with a perkaholic.
Extraction word in your AO. Limited time offered.
I don't know what that word means. Don't worry about it. I'm surprised we don't know exactly where Sawdog lives. Bro tried to dox himself multiple times. You sound like a Second Amendment user. Is your dad a hunter? No, actually. He's not. but he does love guns. He's built his own, and definitely has a lot. And I've got some of my own as well. Oh cap, hush up. I'm gonna get that Thompson one day. Love guns and Second Amendment? Heck yeah, brother. It's because you're an American. See, that's why I want guns to do a bunch of damage in high rounds, because America. Guns. Obviously. Duh. I mean, it's a first-person shooter, after all. But I'm done with that topic. But I just had to say that. Oof. .22 Henry repeating rifle is so fun to shoot at myself. I'm telling you, bro. So freaking fun. Well, I know where Saw lives. All streams and other channels. Don't forget subscribe.
Suspending expo for now.
I want a Tommy gun. I'm gonna get that Thompson eventually. One day. I need to own some World War II guns, bro. World War II guns are my favorite. World War II my favorite time period for sure. Or like war. I mean, well, you know, from a historian standpoint, it was pretty bad for a lot of people who were in it, but you know. That's why I get so mad at frickin' World War II and Vanguard. Bad representation of World War II setting. Oh, well, this is unfortunate. Civil War? Yo, Civil War is... My god, what a brutal time to be alive. Holy frickin' crap. I don't know what the worst war to fight in, though, is. I think the worst war to possibly fight in would have been World War I. Because World War I was, like, this sweet spot where they just started inventing, like, modern-era weaponry, but they were still using old-era tactics. So it's like you had a guy on a horse trying to go up against a tank, and they were in the trenches with gas being thrown at them, and, you know... That crap was not outlawed at the time. Being in the trenches in World War I, there might not be anything worse. Vietnam was bad for sure, but I don't know. I think World War I's still worse than Vietnam. But Vietnam's up there. If I had to think of like the worst wars to fight in off the top of my head, at least as far as big ones, it would definitely be World War I, Vietnam, and the Civil War. Heck no. I mean, all wars suck, but those are bad. I think the favorite weapon on any Civil War on any country is the AK-47. AK-47 on the American Civil War? Imagine. Abe Lincoln with the AK? Because the thing people don't realize is, like, people get, you know, I mean, I don't want to, like, go too political or whatever, talk about, you know, this or that, but, like, people are like, guns bad now, bro. And they're like, you know, it was better when we had muskets. I'm gonna be honest. If I had to get shot by something, a musket is at the bottom of the frickin' tier list. Like... of things I want to get shot by. There's nothing worse. Like, yeah, you can't spray down people, but my god, if you get hit by a musket, you wish you did. Just a ball of freaking iron breaking all your bones, exploding in you. Well, it doesn't explode, but it's just gonna go all through your body, break everything, leave you feeling like you want to die. I'd much rather get shot by any gun. What a terrible war. Grew up country, personally deer hunting, fishing. My stepdad is a lot like your dad. My dad's not really that country, though. But he does like guns. Read up, lucky, important. My great-grandfather was in World War II, was on Normandy, and when the gate dropped down, his commanding officer got his head chopped off by MG-42. Dude, that... Man, that's also, like, one of the worst freaking attacks you could ever do. D-Day, bro? Oh my god. My great-grandpa was in the Navy in World War II. Although I didn't really get to talk about it with him very much. I'm sure he didn't want to talk about it, but I did get to use or hold some of his weapons from back in the day, which was nice. Also, I remember some of my fondest memories with him was like when he was much older in age. He would watch me when I was little play World at War. That's another reason I love World at War so much. Is like I had a link to it. You know, so I really respected that game and the history and everything. Me, other country now. People think guns are bad or ignorant criminals will always... Yeah. No, I agree. Because I'll be honest, like... I mean, I hate to say this, but the places with the worst gun crime usually have the strictest gun laws. At least here in America. America's problem with violence isn't with guns, it's with a lot of other factors. But people use guns as a scapegoat. He did not have flashbacks from watching you? No. But like I said, I don't know the extent of what all he did, you know. I mean, I'm sure he was seeing some crap for sure, but I just never really got to talk about it with him because I was so young. Like, he died when I was like, I don't know, like 9, 10, you know? W conversation. My actual dad is country, my stepdad's city gun lover. Yeah, my dad grew up in the city and loves guns, but I don't think he really likes city anymore. I feel you, Jex, but I don't want to go too far down that rabbit hole. I feel like guns a little whatever, like we can talk about it a little bit, but I'm not trying to get like too deep into all that. I just think that there are a lot of factors that cause America to be more violent, or American citizens to be more violent that aren't guns. Because like there are countries that where all their citizens have guns and literally no crime. We just have a lot of issues over here with the way we act. That's why if you're ever going to come to America, avoid the city. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to, you know... when I was little, I always wanted to live in the city. And I still think that, like, for me, like, there's a lot of things I want to do that, you know, living in the countryside doesn't really offer. I'm not really a country guy. But it's just, like... It's like living in two different places. You live in the city, you're just asking for something to happen any day. Meanwhile, if you live out of the city, you chillin', for the most part. Present. Yo, there he is. Okay, he was a POW in Germany. He got captured, ambushed. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? Did he get out? Gotta go, my sister fell asleep. That's why she wasn't answering. He lived? Heck yeah. What a warrior, man. What a warrior. Have I gotten gold on this thing? Yeah, I'm barely even paying attention. Probably not. Bro, is this guy gonna die? There we go. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh. Bro said I'm hurt. But I appreciate you stopping by and talking, Jex. I don't know if you're still here, but I'll see you in the next one, brother. Saving up for a black powder, cap and ball, Navy revolver remake, not original from the Civil War. I was going old school. Yo, hopefully Father's still here. Might have been a little too late. We'll see. I'm still present. Nice. I don't think. Yeah, he probably left. I'm a history geek. My two favorite wars: Civil War, World War II. Love Western things. Love. Remember before my grandpa died, not great grandpa, we used to watch Westerns. Read it, Lucky. I mean, I'll read it. Father, I have questions. Is UPnP and DMZ on network? If I activate it, will make my ping better, and is it safe? Question mark. Yeah, I agree. I love history. Love history. Love Western stuff so much. I haven't watched a ton of Westerns, but I enjoy them when I watch them, I guess. But I don't really watch a lot, period, to be honest. A lot about wars, too, yeah. You know what I want to be covered more? The Korean War. Bro, because it happened right after World War II, it gets glossed over by literally everybody. We need some Korean War action. Come on now. Also, I was going to say this earlier. L Lucky, you unmod Father. I know, even Father got unmodded. It's crazy. But I mean, he never did anything. I'll mod him back if he wants it, but I don't think he gives a crap. That's the only war I have no clue about anything. All I know is in Korea. I don't know a ton about it, but the Korean War is literally why South Korea and North Korea are, you know, so different. And another thing is the Korean War is one of the few wars where, like, we actually did something very good. You know? Like, a lot of wars were, you know... Listen, I mean, we have some wars where it's like we're the good guys, but we have a lot where not, like, it's kind of, you know, gray. But the Korean War, we did a good thing there, and nobody ever talks about it. You're good at zombies? I appreciate that. Also, like... the Korean War was literally won by one single maneuver. I think his name was MacArthur. Bro, this guy literally did the flank of a century and is the reason that South Korea even exists at this point. Like, if you go look up, like, there's a video you can watch on YouTube. And it, like, shows the troops and, like, where they were and how they were pushing into certain territory over Korea. And literally at the beginning of the war, whenever the North Koreans, you know, come in and try to take over South Korea, they're, like, destroying South Korea, or the South Korean part. I think at the time it was just Korea. I don't know if it was North and South. Pretty sure it wasn't, but I may be wrong. I don't know everything about that war, but I just know that they were coming in, pushing that side, and, literally, they were in a corner, and I think General MacArthur who was like, he was a U.S. General. This dude disobeyed orders and decided to launch a surprise flank attack closer to the north and single-handedly, like, just ruined the entire plan of the North Koreans and allowed the South Koreans that were in that corner to push back and get on even playing field, and eventually they were able to win. It was absolutely crazy. Like, the play of a lifetime. This guy clutched up harder than anybody in the history of the world. I think there's actually a statue of him in South Korea. You're correct, they were one country back then, yeah. What's good, Manos? Welcome, welcome. Is solo zombies hard? I think it depends on the game. You know? I think this game, if you're not moving really fast, can be hard. But overall, it's not very hard. But some of the older games for sure are hard. I have an original M16A1 from the Vietnam War. They swapped out internals where it's only semi. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, that's all you know, semi. But, bro, the original M16, the jam machine. Oh, yo, you put me in the Vietnam jungles with an OG M16, I'd rather just take the Colt. I love the M16, but, brother, just give me the Colt. I don't need that original version. Absolute piece of garbage. When I get older, I'm gonna get a full auto gun license so I can buy fully automatic guns. I'd rather have an M14. Yo, M14 gang. I'll have to ask my dad what you were talking about, MD, after the stream, because I think he dipped. M14 IRL. But yeah, I would love to see a game, Call of Duty game or something that takes place at Korean War. I think Sledgehammer's original Call of Duty was supposed to be Korean War, but they decided to scrap it. I don't know. Full auto license are crazy expensive, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's a novelty, but like, you know. Unless you're Bill Gates, it's probably not a good idea to be firing full auto. And I say Bill Gates because that crap expensive. Well, the bullets are, of course. Most full auto owners are military ops. Yeah, I didn't really think of there being many civilians with full auto. I mean, I guess maybe it's possible to get that like license or whatever, but I haven't looked into it. First guy I buy probably gonna be full auto Thompson. My grandpa has some full auto weapons. I haven't shot them before though. He wouldn't let me. Yeah, if he did, you'd be buying the ammo. I mean, unless you're in war, firing a full auto gun is just like watching your bank account die in half a second. AK is fun to shoot. Exactly, it doesn't make sense unless there's a crowd of zombies in front of you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's another kind of video gamey thing. Like, full auto definitely has its place, definitely has its purpose. But, like, full auto is not, like, some definitive better version than semi-auto in real life. But, you know, definitely has its place. Like if you're, you know, defending Normandy with an MG42. God rest that man's soul. Well, not that guy, not the German, but you know. Dad's AK is not full. I just clarify so I don't get cooked by the FBI. I know. God knows what this stream has brought upon us. Bro, I just now got the 300? Crazy. I should buy a tank. Wouldn't that be funny? Because it is legal to own a tank. You just can't have the guns. Man, imagine you stroll up to McDonald's in a tank. Even people in the war don't use full auto? Yeah. Yeah, full auto has its place. There are absolutely times where it's better. But unlike video games, full auto is not just like a, you know, one-to-one upgrade. There's so many things games get wrong, but I think it does it for the purpose of balance. Like, shotguns are a great example. If shotguns were realistic in video games, they would be the best weapon in the entire game, bar none. Because the range of a real-life shotgun is just ludicrous compared to a video game. Like, if shotguns in multiplayer had real-life range, nobody would ever use anything else. That's why they have to be nerfed so bad. Because a box 45 is too expensive. True. Full auto at the range just one time for fun, never again. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's something that'd be cool to do. For sure. But it's not like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's not something I do a lot. It's this here at the restaurant. I'm out, boys, later. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Jex. See you later, bro. Have a good time. May or may not know how to unplug a tank barrel and make it into basically a cannon. I wouldn't say that on the stream. Of course, if you saw him on back, I'll join. Not sure. Honestly. Not sure. I might hop out of here whenever I finish this gun. But it has been a fun one. Vids about on YouTube, really? Never been to a range to shoot the house? Yeah. I mean, I wish that I could shoot here, but I can't. Well, I mean, I can, but not really a good idea. Usually go to my grandma's house, because she kind of lives like middle of nowhere sort of place. Assume you're gonna be done after this? Yeah, probably after this gun. But yeah, I've actually never been to a range either. At least as far as I can remember. Might go one day. MD is chatting with me right now. Yo. Super, I thought you were streaming according to MD. MD said you were streaming Far Cry 2. I mean, he said he was lying, but... There's a range outside of town I go to, but too many town regulations for us to shoot our house. Yeah. Also, I love how Jack's like, I'm gonna head out, and then he keeps talking. I appreciate it, though. Far Cry 2 is mid, where the beginning is concerned. Bye, boys, later. I'm not saying you have to leave, I thought that was funny. I'm comparing it with Star 3. Yeah, I mean, 3 is probably way better than 2. I've never played 2, but I would imagine that 3 is better pretty much all the way around. Far Cry 3 peak. 3's so good. Love 2's African setting, though. W Ebola. Texture's trash? Well, yeah. So, are you playing, like, the OG Xbox version? Love Malaria, too. Xbox 360. I couldn't remember what console that game came out on. OG Xbox version's yet to come, but looking forward to it. Far Cry Instincts. Not even range where I live. We're talking about guns and ranges, shooting ranges. Isn't Xbox have upscale or unlock FPS? The new one does. For a lot of old games. Like, if you're playing on a Series X, you might be able to play Far Cry 2 at like 4K 60 FPS. I'm not entirely sure on that, but it does do that for a lot of games. But 360 doesn't, obviously. My mom back with food, about to eat, watch stream, I'm hungry. Get it. Chicken jockey? Cause like, yo. Brain rot. Drumsticks, wings. Why brain? I mean, we're Obama in the White House. No, MD's getting infected. We always say cuz like, but never how like. Oh, wait a minute.
You lose. It's the window closed.
Where my gold at? Oh, there it is. W. Alright. Bro, 0 damage. You hate to see it. Alright. Well, that's probably gonna do it for this stream. Been a fun one. Lots of interesting conversations have been had. 3 gold camos, pretty dang good. Not gonna lie. But I appreciate all of you for stopping by and hanging out. Sad that Super had to join late, but still appreciate you showing up. But enjoy the Far Cry 2, and hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys in the next one.